look at the correction. Let's look at the correction for number 5. That is where I've seen some of you were having challenge in number 5, finding the perimeter of that shape. So this is what they are saying, that they find or work out the perimeter of the figure. So where is the figure? This is the figure which I gave you. So I don't know how many people got the answer for that figure. Maybe let me write the figures. What did they put here? Here they had put for us 9 meters. This side they put for us 4 meters. And here they put for us, 3 meters. About here they had put for us 5 meters. Okay, then this side they put also 3 meters. So this is the shape, the figure that they asked us to find its perimeter. This is what they asked. And I know most of you did this work, and some people passed it, some people got the challenge in finding the perimeter of this figure. Now, I want to ask, because if we talk about perimeter, what does it mean when we say perimeter? Before we go and find the perimeter of this shape, what is perimeter? Yes, Trisa, what is perimeter? Is it Teresa Atuharie? Yes. What is perimeter?
Perimeter is also about man.
Yes.
Perimeter is a same as.
Okay. Let's hear from Jude. Jude, what is perimeter?
Perimeter is the total distance around a given figure.
Yeah, perimeter, Jude, thank you so much for that wonderful definition. We said that perimeter is the total distance around the given figure. The total distance around the given figure is what we mean by perimeter. So if they ask you to find perimeter of a given figure, that means you are supposed to add all the distance around that figure. Now, in this number, I had told you to work out the perimeter of this figure. So that means you need to know how many sides is this figure having, and then you add all those sides. So I want to hear from some of you. I'm going to record some of the answers that you are going to tell me. Saida, what did you get? Saida, what did you get? Yes. Moses, are you Moses? Paul?
Yes.
What did you get? How did you get the perimeter of this figure?
I did do.
Oh, it was hard for you. How about Mukisa?
Yeah.
Did you do? Okay, Melissa, did you do? Mukisa, did you do?
Yes.
Okay, what did you get? What have you got? What did you get? Yes, Blessing. Yes, Blessing. All right, so if you know that perimeter, you are supposed to add all the distance around that figure. So you need to know. Let me first of all find out how many sides do I have in this figure. Let me use another color to find out how many sides. So I have this side 1, can call it side 1. Then I can call this one as side 2. I can call this one as side 3. I can call this one as side 4. I'm finding out the sides. Then I can call this one as side 5. Then I can call this one as side 6. I can call this one as side 7, and here 8. So in this figure, we have 8 sides. This figure has 8 sides. There is from here running up to here, that is 1. Then from here running up to here, that is 2. Then from this corner running up to here, that is 3. From here running down here, that is 4. From here running here, that is 5. From 5 running this side, that is 6. Then from this corner running up to here, that is 7. And then finally we have 8. So there are 8 sides in that figure that I gave you. Therefore, to find its perimeter, you are supposed to add all those sides. So we have here 9. If I'm to add, I have here 9, I have here 3, and I have here also 3. But if you study carefully, you will find that there is this side missing. This one down is missing. So you can let it be A, and you find that there is this one missing also, you can let it be B, and you find that there is this one missing, you can let it be C. So before you find the perimeter, you need to know, members, you need to know what is this value for A, what is this value for B, and what is this value for C. That is what you are supposed to do. Now, let me begin by finding A. Let me begin by finding A. So we are going to look for A first. We are going to look for A first. Who has identified how to get A? Is there someone who has identified how to get A? Yes. Have you identified how to get A, Moses? Okay. So when we want to get A, we are going to have this. We can join here. We can join here. I see. So we deal with this to get A, deal with this to get A, deal with this to get A. So it means the longer side here up to here is 9, meaning that from here up to where there is this 3 is also 9. So that one you shouldn't forget. That one you should not forget. So for me to get A, meaning that for me to get A, there is this 9. This side up is equals to this side down. It's like the length of that shape. If I put it to be shape A, if I put it to be shape A, and I put this one to be shape B. So you can look at A, so meaning 9 up, also down here should be 9 to make the length. But now for down, we have 3 this side and we have 3. So meaning there is something missing here. There's a figure missing here. And this figure which is missing will be equivalent to this one. Are you seeing, members? So therefore, for me to find this A, I will say A is equals to, I think it will be 9 meters minus 3 meters plus 3 meters. That one will give us that value for this A. So here I have 9 meters. I have 9 meters minus 3 plus 3 gives us 6 meters. 3 plus 3 gives us 6 meters, which is there we shall have also 3 meters. So the value for this A, let me change the color. The value for this A is this side down there is also 3 meters. Are you seeing? Now we have got A. Let's see. Now for me, B, can somebody identify for us B? which figure is that? Blessing. Which figure is being represented by B, letter B from the diagram as you are seeing? Blessing. Yes, blessing.
5 meters.
It is 5 meters. So our B here is equals to 5 meters. I know the challenge was only in getting this one. The challenge was only in getting this A. Now, because here, that's why blessing is saying 5 meters. If you look at from here up to down is the same as from here up to down. That's why B is 5 meters. How about C? Jacinta, how about C? Letter C, Jacinta. Which figure is that represented by C? Yes, Jacinta. All right, Jacinta, we can, okay. User, yes, user, is it user, Asa? Yes. Any of the two, okay. Which figure is for C?
4 meters.
Okay, very good. It is 4 meters. So here we have 4 meters. So now you know this side is 4 meters. Are you getting? And you know that down here is 3 meters, and you know that this side also is 5 meters. That is what we have got. So if you know all those sides now, let me rub now the one that may confuse you. Now we already know all these sides now. I see. So you can now find perimeter. You can now find perimeter. We can now say perimeter. We can now say perimeter. Here I'm going to get perimeter. I can now say, okay, perimeter, let me use just P equals side, there are 8 sides. Can say side 1, you can write 1 down, this is just to illustrate you, plus side 2, plus side 3, plus side 4, plus side 5, plus side 6, plus side 7, plus side 8. Because there are 8 sides, that's why I have added 8 of them. There are 8 sides. That's why I said side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 plus side 4 plus side 5. So what are those sides now? So we continue. Our perimeter now is equals to side 1. The other day I told you, I told you it is 9 plus side 2 we can say 4 plus side 3 we can say 3 also plus 5 plus 3 again plus 5 plus 3 again plus 4. Are they 8? I have counted from here. Let me tell you where my side 1 started from. This is where my side 1 started from. Members, my side 1 started from here, coming here, going this way. Side 3, this is my side 4, this is my side 5, this is my side 6, this is my side 7, and this is my side 8. That is how I moved clockwise. So I added clockwise. So let us add those sides. So when we add those sides, it will give us the distance around that shape which they drew for us. So now I'll ask someone here to add for me. I will ask someone here to add for me. Yes, Daniela, can we now add together? Daniela, can we add together? 9 plus 4, we are adding here. Daniela, 9 plus 4, 13. Daniela? 13. Okay, Daniela has got 13. Okay, let me write. I'm going to add 2 by 2. I'm going to group them into 2, 2. So that is 13 plus, Daniela?
8.
That is 3 plus 5, 8. Plus, Daniela?
8.
Good. Again?
+7.
Plus 7. Very good. Can you again group them? 13 plus 8. 13 plus 8, what do you get?
21.
21. Very good. So here I have 21. Plus 8 plus 8. 8 plus 7. 8
14.
plus. Add it properly. Add it properly.
15.
15. Very good. Then finally we have 21 plus 15. What do we get?
36
36. 36 what? Meters.
meters.
So, yes, so that is how you were supposed to work out. But remember that whatever I have put here must be having centimeters. This is what we agreed on last time. Must be having the unit. So here you must have, let me write for you. Here you can put it in bracket. You can put in bracket because all of them they are meters. Put in bracket meters. You continue here, also you put in bracket meters. Then again, you can put 21 plus 15 in bracket meters. And then finally, this is your perimeters. By show of hands, how many people passed that? How many people passed that number? Okay, that is good. Thank you so much, members. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this now will take us to go to another thing that we are going to look at right now. Yes, I have taken time explaining that because I saw how you people were struggling to pass this number. Yes, so that is why we are supposed to learn. That's why we are supposed to learn. Now, you have looked at perimeter already of shapes like rectangles, perimeter of a square, and other shapes. Already you know that perimeter is the distance around the figure. So distance around the figure, it means you are supposed to add. So today we are going to change a bit and look at what we are calling area. We're going to find the area of a square. We're going to find the area of a square and a rectangle. That is what we are going to find now. Finding area of rectangles and the square. Finding area of rectangles and the squares. That is what we are going to learn. Now, members, you might have learned this in your previous class. You might have learned it in P3, you might have learned it in P4, you might have learned it in P5. But why am I teaching you this in P6? The next lesson that we are going to learn, with the idea of area will help us to learn the next lesson. Why did I teach you perimeter? The idea of perimeter will help you in the next lesson when we meet. Ahead of us there are questions that they trick it, but you must apply the idea of area. You must apply the idea of perimeter. This is the reason why I'm teaching you this. So once you know how to get the perimeter of a square, once you know how to get the area of a square, then you are good to go for our next lesson. Once you know how to get the area of a rectangle and you know how to get the perimeter of a rectangle, then you are good to go for our next lesson. So every lesson that we learn, however simple it is, take it very seriously and understand it, because you will build the concept, you will build the knowledge from there to learn the next thing. So let's see how we calculate perimeter. So when we talk about area, area is the space occupied by a plane figure. The space which is occupied by a plane figure is called perimeter. Somebody can say the space which is occupied by an object, but here we are talking about plane figure. Now, for example, let's say where your house is sitting, the land where your house is sitting, you can measure the length of your house and you measure the width of your house and you can find the area of that house. Are we together? So that is what it means by area. So how do we calculate if we talk about a rectangle? What is the method? What is the formula to calculate the area of a rectangle? This is what you have already learned in the previous class. So Joan, what is the method? How do we calculate the area of a rectangle? Yes, Joan.
Length times width.
Very good. To calculate area of a rectangle. Now, a rectangle has only two sides. For the case of perimeter, we need the distance around. We don't need the whole space which is covered by that figure. Joan, you can unmute. Yes, Joan. So when we talk about perimeter, we only mean the outer lining, not the whole space which is covered. But now when we are talking about area now is this. If I draw a rectangle like this, if I draw for you a rectangle like this, so the space which is covered by this, the space which is covered here, all this space covered by this rectangle, all this, we need its area. We need its area, all that space covered. So that's why for you to get this, you multiply length times width. You multiply length times width to get the whole space covered. To get the whole space which is covered. So that is the method. Thank you very much, Joan, for giving us that method. Let us see what they have given us here also, but it's not far from what you have said. Good. We have to find the area of a square or a rectangle, multiply the two adjacent sides, i.e., area of a rectangle is length times width. Everybody, can we say area of a rectangle is equals to length times width? Everybody, can we say that? I can hear you. Everybody, can you say area of a rectangle equals to length times width? Everybody.
Area of a rectangle equals to length times width.
Very good. Area of a rectangle is equals to length times width. So just as I illustrated for you, you are going to see a rectangle like this. You are going to see a rectangle like this. So for a rectangle, we said that the two opposite sides are equal. And the longest side becomes the length. So this becomes our length and this becomes our width. So for us to find the space which is covered by this shape here, we multiply this length times this width. That is area of a rectangle. How about a square? Who can tell us how to find area of a square? Yes, Tracy. Tracy, can you tell us method of getting area of a square? Tracy?
Area of a square is equal to side times side.
Very good. Here we are going to use the adjacent sides of a square. They are all equal. They are all equal. That's why for a square, we are going to say area of a square equals to side times side. Yes. Michelle, can you say area of a square equals to side times side? Sorry. Pretty, how do we find area of a square? Pretty, can you tell us? Yes, Pretty wants to unmute. Yes, you can unmute. Yes, okay. Okay, how do we find area of a square? Okay, Jeremiah. All right, so okay, could not unmute. Okay, we can continue. Now, some of you, you name your, you use our names to name your phone or your whatever you are using. That is not good, please. Use your real name. So let us go and see in our example. Okay, before we see the example, there is also another second point that they want us to note. When we were looking at perimeter, we were maintaining the unit. If they say meters, we just say meters. If they say centimeters, we just say centimeters. Our answer remains with the unit which is given in the question. But when we go to area, area is measured in square units. So therefore, if the length of a rectangle is 10 centimeters and the width is 5 centimeters, for you to find, for example, here is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, is what I'm trying to tell you, that if I have a rectangle like this, members, if I have a rectangle like this is now leading us to the example, but we need to understand this point. In mathematics, what you have to know is the unit is very important. And this is what I'm telling you about the area. So if we have here 10 meters, let me use meters, and I have here 5 meters. Then I ask you to find the area of that shape. You are going to say, okay, area, you are now working out. You are going to say now area is equals to, so you can recall that this is a rectangle. So you will recall that a rectangle is equals to length. You can use L, length times width. So this is the method you are writing first. Length times width. Or you can write it in full as length times width. So now, what is my length? The length is the longest side of a rectangle, the longer side of a rectangle. And the shorter side of a rectangle is the width. So here I have 10. So there you say 10 meters. Here you say 10 meters plus 5 meters. Now, if you go to your law of indices, which you are going to learn, if I say meters times meters, and also you did this under set, when you're talking about subsets, when you say meter times meters, it has to be meter square or square meters. Are you getting? People put it on top there saying square meters. So here now we are going to multiply. Sorry, I used the addition instead of using okay. So here I am saying we are going to multiply 10 meters times 5 meters. So 10 times 5, you get your 50 here. You get your 50 here. You are talking about area. So meters times meters become meter square or square meters. So some of you can write your answer like this: 50 square. You can even write your square, 50 square meters. You can write it in full like that, 50 square meters. Then you write your meters also in full. So I hope you cannot see properly. So you can say this is the unit. That is what they're saying, square units. And the square is represented by this power 2. So that is how you will be writing the unit. You can say square meters. Some people write it in short like this, square meters. Are you getting that? So let's look at example number 1. What have they said in example number 1? Since you have already learned this, I want you to be the one to teach me now. Since I've explained almost everything in that. So I want somebody to teach us this. Okay, we have number 1 there. Nama Gembe, can you take us through number 1? Namagembe, can you read number 1? Leticia, please. How about Charles? Yes, Charles. Can you read Namagembe? I think the network is disturbing her. Charles?
But the area of a rectangular find the area of
Sorry, Charles. Sorry. Okay. So let me, Charles, I think you can organize your network. Let me pick someone to take us through. Namagembe, you were reading. Okay, even you need to organize your network. Let's go to Sakina. Sakina, can you read and take us through?
Find the area of the rectangle field of length 80 meters and width 50 meters.
Can you read the word properly? Find the area of a rectangular field of length 80 meters and width 50 meters. Can you read it?
Find the area of a rectangular field of length 80 meters and width 50 meters.
Yes. Can you explain to us how we are going to get the area?
Area equals length times width.
Okay. We have written that.
Area equals 50 times 80.
Yes, we have written that.
And area equals Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, please. 50 times 80, can you multiply properly?
Yes.
Oh, I picked Dorothy to help you. Dorothy, can you help her? 50 times 80. Dorothy? Yes, Dorothy. Namuiga, please. Okay. Okay, that one has got 150. How about Juko? Isaiah, what have you got? 50 times 80. Juko? All
yes,
right.
teacher.
What have you got?
I beg your pardon.
Okay, Dorcas, we are multiplying. Here we are finding the area. Sakina was telling us that if we want to get the area of this figure that we are seeing. Okay, Becky, yes, Becky.
400.
Becky has got 400. Okay, members, I think let's multiply this together. Members, let's multiply this together. Let us multiply together. Let's multiply together. Becky, you can, okay, you can mute yourself. Okay. Okay. So let us now continue. Now somebody else want to give us the answer, please. Okay. So let us arrange our thing. Okay, what's the answer?
400.
Okay, let's try to multiply together. Let's try to multiply. Let me arrange here like this. 80 Now we are multiplying 80 times, we are multiplying 80 times 50. Members, 80 times 50. Okay, we are multiplying 80 times 50. We put our equal sign. Since there are 2 digits, let me put only one line first. Now I begin with 0 times 0. Okay, Ashley, can we multiply together? Mulunji. 0 times 0, Mulunji.
0.
0. Very good. Then again we have 0 times 8.
0.
0. Very good. Now we have finished 0 times 8 and we have got 0 all through, isn't it?
Yes.
Now we go to 5. 5 we shall multiply. Try to tell those people who are near you to keep quiet.
Yes.
Okay, we have 5 times 0. Can you tell us?
0.
Okay, there we also write 0. Now we have 5 times 8. We are multiplying now 5 times 8. That is where I want the answer. 5 times 8, what do we get?
40.
We get here 40. So I write here 40. Now,
40.
most of you have been saying 400. Sorry, let us now add. We are adding because there are 2 lines there. So there is, this is first 0 plus the 0. We shall get 0, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have also 0 plus the 0.
0.
Okay. Then when we move to the next, there is nothing on top of this 0, isn't it?
Yes.
So we can put it down there. And also when we move under this 4, there is nothing. We shall put there our 4. So what is that area? Is that 400?
No.
What is that?
4,000 meters.
That is 4,000 square meters. So our answer becomes 4,000. Members of P6, let this multiplication not fail us. 4,000 square meters, or you can say 4,000 meter square. And you write like that. So that is how you get the area. That's how you get the area. Which I don't want you please to keep failing in multiplication. All right, so let's continue to our next question. Sorry. Let's continue to our next question. Okay. Okay. What is our next question? What is our next question? Our next question, where are you, please? Our next question wants to disappear. All right.
Find the area of a... Seriously.
Let me wrap this, and then we look at the next question, please. Okay, I've removed it. Example number 2, that is the question. Can you read it, Kelly? Kelly, can you read that?
Find the area of a square whose side is 6 centimeters.
Very good. Find the area of a square whose side is 6 centimeters. Now let me ask Tina Abigail. Tina Abigail, what's the difference between a square and a rectangle? Tina.
A square has all sides equal, while a rectangle has 2 equal sides.
A square has all the 4 sides equal, while a rectangle has 2 opposite sides. You can talk of 2 opposite sides equal. Are you getting that? So now they are asking us to find the area of the square whose side is 6 centimeters. That's the question. Don't expect the diagram to be there. So when you are working out this question, you can draw your diagram. Are you getting? Who has already got the answer? Who has already got the answer for that? Jesse, is like you have got the answer for that number? Jesse?
Jesse.
Jesse, you have not got.
I think I'm learning a lesson.
Okay, how about Nabu Kenya? Josh, Nabu Kenya, Josh, have you got?
You need to good answer. Find the area of a square outside is 6 centimeters.
Very good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm.
But square, it's 36.
All right, so I can hear someone doing it with you. That is good. That is good. Okay, so let me get someone to take us through that. Let me get someone to take us through that. Let me get someone to take us through that. I see very many hands up. Yes. Okirio, Jeremiah, Okirio. Yes, Okirio, can you take us through that?
Area of a square is equal to side times side.
Okay. Can continue. I've written what you have said.
Area is equal to 6 centimeters times 6 centimeters.
Why did you use only 6?
Because a square has all of its sides equal.
So meaning that all the sides is equals to 6, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Then what will be the answer now? 6 times 6, as you have said.
36 centimeters squared.
36 centimeters squared. Thank you very much, Jeremiah, for that contribution. So, my learners, what am I trying to tell you here? What I'm trying to tell you here is that you make sure that your answer has the unit. And I told you that you can as well write like this. You can as well write your answer like this. In your conclusion, you can say, my answer is 36 square centimeters. You can even write it in short form. My answer is 36 square centimeters. 36 square centimeters. So that can be your answer because our area is measured in square units. So you can say centimeter square or square centimeters. But the main focus here is you must have that square centimeters. You must have that square meters. So before I tell you the next step, before I tell you what to do next, if there is any question, you are highly welcome. Now, this is the session that I'm going to ask the question. Someone will ask me the question. Yes, Dorcas, question on what we are learning. I know when I say question, some will ask me, how will I join Google Classroom? No, let's ask the question about what we are learning. Do you have any question, Dorcas?
No, teacher.
Okay. Are you able to get the area of a rectangle?
Yes, teacher.
How do you get the area of a rectangle?
Area of a rectangle equals length times width.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay, let me again find someone else that wants maybe to ask question or wants to. Yes, Fiona. Oh, you disappeared, sorry. Okay, Fiona. Fiona, you can unmute. Yes, Fiona, do you have any question? Fiona, do you have any question?
No.
Okay. Do you know how to get the area of a square?
Yes.
How do you get the area of a square, Fiona?
Area of a square is equal to side times side.
Very good. May God bless you. Okay. So we can continue. We can now continue. People are able to state the formula to calculate area of a square, and they are able to state the formula to find the area of a rectangle. Now, let me give you some simple activity here for you to do. Just a very simple activity for you to answer. So try to answer this question, please. Okay, can I ask someone to read for us? Daniel, can you read for us number 1? Daniel? Yes, Daniel. Cesar, can you read for us number 1? Daniel, I think the network. Cesar?
Yes.
Can you read number 1? Sorry, network has disturbed you. Can we hear from Desire? Desire, can you read?
A floor of a classroom is 8 meters by 6 meters. Find the area of the floor.
Good. A floor of a classroom is 8 meters by 6 meters. Find the area of the floor. Yes, it is your trial number. That's why I'm not going to talk about it. Is even one of you will be the one to answer for us number 1. And if you are able to answer number 1, then I will be able now to give you the work. Okay. Patricia Akulu, can you read number 2 for others to listen? Patricia Akulu. Akulu Patricia.
Calculate the area of a square board of side 21 centimeter.
Calculate the area of a square board of side 21 centimeters. Very good. So members, I hope you are doing as others were reading for you. I hope you have been doing the work so that we can see how we can answer the 2 numbers, and then we are good to do the exercise. Once we can be able to answer those 2 numbers, then we are good to do the exercise. But make sure you multiply properly. Make sure you don't forget the unit. The teachers who are teaching you English always tell you, you must put the full stop or punctuation mark. You must not forget. If it is a question mark, make sure you put a question mark. How about in mathematics? If I'm talking about area, don't forget to put the square unit, because that is the unit for measuring the area of a plane figure. So never forget. Some of you will get for me the answer as 20. Then they say, teacher, the answer is 20. No. If you're talking about area, the answer is not only 20. The answer should be 20, and you have to say the square unit. Learners, I hope you are following what I'm saying. Yes? Sabira, are you getting what I'm saying? Sabira? Yes, Sabira, are you getting what I'm saying? How about Asimwe? Asimwe, are you getting what I'm saying?
Teacher, I'm done.
You are done. Thank you. Now you get opportunity. Explain to us number 1. Asimwe. Asimwe, explain number 1.
Number 1, I said area is equal to length times width. Then I said 8 meters times 6 meters, and my answer was 48 meters squared. Your
answer is 48 meter square or square meters. Very good. We can confirm that number 1 from some few people. Let me try to write what you are saying. Let me try to write what you are saying. Okay, you said solution. Solution for number 1, solution for, let me write this in short form, solution for number 1. You said area, they talked of a rectangle, so area, because if you look at that, they did not mention that this is a rectangle or a square.
Area.
But yes, but the figure that they have given you shows that that is a rectangle, because one, it has 8 meters and 6. So that means the first number is area of a rectangle. Yes, area of a rectangle. Very good. That's what you have said. Good. Then you told us that it is length times width. Very good. Okay. Then you came and said, okay, area is equals to, what's the length of that classroom?
8 meters.
You said it is 8 meters times, what is the width of that classroom?
6 meters.
6 meters. Okay. Okay. Multiplied 8 times 6, and you said, what did you get?
48 meters squared, or 48 squared meters.
48 squared meters. 48 squared meters. So let me write locally like this. My square there. Okay. Okay. So so this is the answer that our friend has got. Let's confirm. How? This one has a very nice name. Eureka. Yes, Eureka. What have you got in number 1? Yes, Technopop. You know, I decided I will not be calling you by the name of your phone. Technopop, please.
Yes, teacher.
That is the name I have in my class.
Yes,
okay.
Teacher.
Eureka, what did you get? Have you also got 48?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that is good if you have got 48. All right, so let's go to number 2, trial question number 2. Let me get someone from down there. Let me get someone from down there. I know most of you now want to run down. There is no way you can run down. There's no way you are going to run down. Okay, my girl has now understood what he was doing. So let me get from down there. They call them backbenchers. So they normally dodge putting up their hands. But when they know the answer, like Alice. Yes, Alice. Najuko. Alice, can you tell us number 2? My backbenchers. Alice. Okay, let's go to another one. That is Mugabo. Mugabo, can you explain to us number 2? Mugabo. You are going to make me now to fear picking people from those who have not put up their hands. Please, I will now fear picking you because whenever I pick you, you don't want to talk. Whenever I pick you, you don't want to talk. Okay, let me try another person now. Just one more chance. Alex Jude, can you tell us number 2? Alex Jude. Yes, Alex. Alex, please. You see, your friends wants to hear you talking also. Your friends want to hear you. I don't know, is this one called Princess? Angel Daisy, Angel, can you take us through number 2 and we summarize? Angel?
Continue.
Angel, what is happening? Angel Daisy? Please, I've picked some people. Okay, Patricia Akulu. Can you explain to us number 2? Patricia? Patricia, we are waiting for you.
Area of a square is equal to side times side.
Okay, you can continue.
Area is equal to 21 centimeter times 21 centimeters.
Yes. Yes, Akulu, Patricia, are you multiplying?
Yes.
Good. We can pick someone to help you because you have already given them that we are going to multiply 21 times 21. So someone to tell us 21 times 21. They talked of centimeters, 21 centimeters times 21 times 21 centimeters. So what answer is that? What answer is that? Someone to help, yes, Jordan, 21 times 21, Jordan. We shall multiply together, then we end there. We are, yes, Jordan. All right, so Patricia, the method is okay. The method is correct. Yes, Patricia. Oh, let me hope you are not adding. Okay, let us multiply together. I'm going to pick someone. Now, when you have 2 digits like that, then you can come here and say you are going to multiply 21. Members, never fail multiplication. You are going to multiply 21 times 21. And then you do like this, like this. So since there are 2 digits, I'm only going to put 1 equal sign first because I have to deal with multiplication, and after I'm going to add. Can I ask someone to add with me? Omolo? Omolo, can you multiply with me? Omolo? Okay, Alpha?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's multiply Alpha and Omolo. Okay, we begin. We are going to multiply 1 times 21 up there. Are you getting Omolo?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now let's start. We have 1 times 1.
1.
1 times 1, we get 1. Then we have 1 times 2.
2.
We get here 2. So meaning that 21 times 1, we get 21. Now we are going to 2. 2 times 1, what do we get? 2 times 1, we get 2. Okay, how about 2 times 2?
4.
We get here 4. So what do we do now after multiplying?
We add.
We add. So we are going to add 1. There is nothing here, isn't it?
Yes.
1 plus 0, what do we get here?
1.
Then 2 plus 2, what do we get here?
4.
Then here there is nothing in front of these 2 up. So 0 plus 4, what do we get here?
4.
4. So what is our answer?
441.
Our answer is 441. So that is how you can get in your trial question. In your trial question, you get there 441 centimeter. Should be centimeter
squared.
Very good. So you don't forget to put that unit square centimeters. So my learners, this is what we have today for you. This is what we have today for you. I appreciate you for attending the lessons. May God bless you. So next time when we meet, we are going to look at finding area when they have given you perimeter of a rectangle. So that is why we need to know the idea of getting area. We need to know the idea of getting perimeter. Otherwise, thank you so much. May God bless you all.
Bless you, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so Eric, are you there? Yes, Eric, are you there? All right, so
you can make me host.
Okay.
Or you go to end live stream, then end record.
No, I'd already made you the host. You can do it now. Okay, so